City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. Stidham. The kidder here, it's complete. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. He gets this up. Over the 15 to the 16. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Stidham. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3-and-out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on first and second down. And then on third down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. He sets to fire deep. He's got a man complete. And all the way home for the Broncos score.
R.J. Harvey.
85 yards.
And the Broncos have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
The Broncos will line up.
Instead, I'm going to look to throw for it.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
13 yards, first down, Packers.
Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on their first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47.
Ready, set.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Eat old blue. 20 set. 52 blue.
Jacobs going to try the middle. Room here to run. 58 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Ready up. Shovel, 38. Ready. Black, ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Hut. Hut, hut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Check white. 60 red. 6. Mega. Check, hut.
Here's Love.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Romeo Doubs
From 13 yards out.
And the Packers have cut the lead back down to 2.
And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And before the 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They're not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Here's Stidham to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Stidham going to stay out there. They'll go for this.
They'll try and throw for it with Stidham. And he's brought down. Can't do anything.
You.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. Snowstorms passing through New England aren't going to stop our game here. And we're off from Foxborough. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Nick's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Harold Landry making the tackle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Designed run. Here's Nix. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. And the Broncos first down.
On first down, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Working quickly here.
14 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a look for Nix. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Nix from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
On third down, here's Nix. They'll send it out wide to Sutton. And they hold him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. It is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. Shotgun snap to Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Third and long.
Hey, we're good.
And dose of the hurry up here. 3rd and long for Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender run to the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Ahead of 4th down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Here we go on 4th, Nix. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he charges ahead, but snow and defenders stop him. Look like he picked up a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Gibson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
May not have throw on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
This is our last play of the quarter. Now May on 4th down. That one complete to Diggs. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Our score, 6-0. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got a first to begin the frame. The give inside to Gibson. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running it again with Gibson. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Broncos' 36-yard line.
A give up the middle to Gibson. A lot of space ahead. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run. Gibson. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
To throw, here's May. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Gillette after this. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. May throwing for it. He's got it. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get a late score and tie it before the half. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. And I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's good for Broncos. First down. A gain of 34 yards. First down, Denver.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Does it at the 7. And it'll be on 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
Broncos first down. 1st and goal, Denver.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
So the offense out there, the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Nick's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. 2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, that's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks. Right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular, saying, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Brought in by Hollins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Crazy. What's that? Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Again, it's May. Caught by his back, Gibson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st down, May. He finds Diggs right side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
A 6-yard pickup.
There's 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout.
At the 33-yard line.
Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May now from the gun. That's low and bounces short of his man.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's complete to Hollins. And he's He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's May again. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here's Gibson on second down. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's a New England first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
A loss of a yard.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first down, it's Gibson. Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He hits the opening for about 9 yards, but still third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. A give on third to Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take the lead right away in half number 2. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Designed run. Here's Nix. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Nix from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Broncos first down.
First down from the 42. Quick to the left, it's caught. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Working quickly here.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Give to Harvey here from the pistol. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense to the line fast.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Nix off the play action. Rolling out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. the slide he goes after a gain of close to 5, Brock. That will bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw it. Into traffic, complete. And this one does not go far. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
Going for it with Harvey. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
On first down, they'll start with Gibson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now it's Gibson. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Look like he picked up a couple. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Gibson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. 3rd down, they need 7. Looking to throw. That one complete to Diggs. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're underway from the bank. Rasheen Ali on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And Lamar starts one game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
10 yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down throw for Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's gonna be second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
DC ready?
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Middle. Hey, report.
Jackson's gonna throw again. Chased out to his right. It is caught at the 20. This is gonna take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the Niners' 17-yard line.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No, we changed it.
Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be third and long. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Escapes the pocket. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. kickoff for
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Sky Moore on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Trying to get outside with Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Alpha, sit up. 180. Sit up. 180. Hey, sit up. Sit up.
3rd and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by Marquis Siegel. And the 49ers see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
Well, trading picks already in the opening quarter. I know these two coaching staffs couldn't agree on much down there, but both of them would be very happy to see some cleaner football. This keeps up. Turnovers are more than likely going to decide this outcome.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here's a design run. And he gets in. The 2-point try puts him in front by 1. 8-7.
Ravens 7. A. Pinheiro set to
Now
kick off.
Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end
The
zone
Ravens
for a
take over
touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
180. Sit up.
Lamar out of the pistol. Buying some time left. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at first down here. From the pistol, Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
That's incomplete on second down. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's third down now.
Mustafa on the coverage.
Hey, Alpha, tonight.
Throw here, third down. Headed out right. He's making a bid for it. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Good for a Baltimore first down.
RPO here, quick throw, grabbed by Flowers. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
To Zay Flowers.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Copy of the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 6. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Moore with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision. Gets him across midfield. At the 20. Touchdown. He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
They give it to the back of the zone read. The defensive stand here, and they push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4. Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Second down now. They need 7. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They go play fake with Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. He takes it himself. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Brought down by Fred Warner.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But and that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. That one finds his man, Likely. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. First down, here's Lamar. Likely's got it right side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Running in the red zone. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He's back to throw. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Reeled in by George Kittle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Moore with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a 2nd one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great work.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
Sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but he sacked 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
49ers 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Moore with a return. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Alohi Gilman on the coverage.
From the gun is Purdy. This is a heater going deep. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Ravens take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Purdy's pass.
Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions here.
Where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. Jackson now, 3rd and long. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
13.
They'll run here with Henry. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now it's Lamar. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra points. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Ravens 35, 49ers 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Baltimore.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. And dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 23 yards. And the 49er first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, 49ers.
Purdy setting up that play action. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. And it's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Working quickly here.
That's another 49er first down. A gain of 29 yards.
First down, Purdy to throw. That's caught. Again, it's Kittle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
Purdy to throw it.
At the Ravens' 24-yard line.
And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. George Kittle, the touchdown. Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this 2-point try.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
49ers 22. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Andrews snags another one. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Flying down the middle with Henry. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. This is Henry on 2nd. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, and they take him down for a loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. Buying some time right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And that brings up 4th and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
4th down, here's Jackson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
It's a turnover.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's Purdy to throw. That's caught in stride by McCaffrey. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he is to throw. On the move, headed right. And they get to him again. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it close to the marker. Oh, but they're going to say incomplete. He did